Hello students, let us continue chapter number 3, Effects of British Rule. Chhatrapati Pratap Singh. Although the Peshwaship came to an end, Chhatrapati Pratap Singh of Satara was still ruling. Britishers signed a treaty with Chhatrapati Pratap Singh and appointed Grant Duff as an officer to assist him in the state affairs. Means, for helping Chhatrapati Pratap Singh to run an administration of Satara, British appointed Grant Duff. But later the Chhatrapati was dethroned and exiled to Kashi. He died there in 1847. Means, he was removed from the Peshwaship and sent him to Kashi, where he died in 1847. After the death of Chhatrapati Pratap Singh, one of his loyal officer, Rango Bapuji Gupte, fought the legal battle and went up to England, but his efforts were unsuccessful. Later, Lord Dalhousie annexed the state of Satara in 1848 to the British territory. Students, do you know Chhatrapati Pratap Singh made provisions of water to the city by building a water tank on the backside of Veteshwar temple and Mahadara in Satara. Roads were built in the city, trees were planted on both the sides of roads, schools were built for boys and girls for teaching Sanskrit, Marathi and English, printing press was set up and many useful books were published. In 1827, Sabhaniti, a book on polity, means a book on administration, how to run the government, how to rule the kingdom, was printed. He built a road from Satara to Mahabaleshwar to Pratapgarh. The same road further extended to Mahad. Chhatrapati Pratap Singh used to write personal diary also. Next, we will learn about effect of British rule on India. Dual government. What does dual government means? Dual government means two government running at a time, which was introduced by Robert Clive in 1765 in Bengal. The East India Company undertook the work of revenue collection, whereas the Nawab of Bengal had to maintain law and order. This was known as dual government system. So here one government will take care of revenue collection and other will maintain law and order. The ill effects of dual government system means the disadvantages of dual government system could be seen after certain time period. Money in the form of taxes went into the pockets of company officers, because of which other trading companies of England were protesting against the monopoly of trade. The Parliament of England had given the monopoly of trade in India to East India Company. Means the whole and sole trading of England with India was done by East India Company and not by any other country. So questions were raised on the monopoly of trade. Monopoly means single-handed, single company handling the trade. After this, the working system of company in India received criticism in England, and British Parliament introduced some important laws to keep control over the company. Let us see what laws were introduced by British Parliament to keep control over the East India Company. According to the Regulating Act of 1773, the Bengal Governor came to be known as the Governor General. According to this act, Lord Warren Hastings became the Governor General of India. The first law which was passed was known as Regulating Act of 1773. Now, what changes were brought through this act? The first change was the Bengal governor came to be known as the Governor General. The name of the post was changed from Governor to the Governor General. And according to this act, Lord Warren Hastings became the Governor General of India. He got the right to control the policies of Mumbai and Madras provinces. A committee of 4 members was set up to assist him. Another act was Pitt's India Act, which was passed in 1784. This act formed a proper board of control. In this board of control, the responsibilities of the members was a regular time to time they will manage the affairs of East India Company. So, the regulation and management of East India Company was now taken care by the members of Board of Control. In 1813, 1833 and 1853, new laws were passed by the Parliament to make change in working of company. In this way, there evolved an indirect control of the British government on the administration of East India Company. So, through this act, British government was indirectly controlling the administration of East India Company. With the emergence of British rule, a new administrative system got developed in India. Civil services, military, police force and judicial system became the main pillars of British administration in India. Students, about this administrative system we will continue in our next history lecture.